Hi friends, this is Father Michael, your pastor at St. Peter and St. Mark. I was so glad to see people coming for Mass last weekend. We began our Mass celebrations, from last weekend, and we did have 6 Masses between Saturday and Sunday, and I was so glad to see people personally celebrating the Mass with me. And it was a great joyful moment actually. And So, as we enter into the second week of this reopening, and keeping in mind the sign-ups that happened last week, I would like to make a few changes towards the Mass schedules for the following week. So, this schedule changes will affect the following week, not this week. And today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. And I want to send out this message so that people can sign up for those masses with keeping in mind the changes to the schedule. So accordingly, we will have Monday 8:30 a.m. Mass in English at St. Peter, and Tuesday 8:30 a.m. Mass in English at St. Mark, and a 5:30 p.m. Mass in English at St. Peter's on Tuesday as well. And on Wednesday, we have 8:30 a.m. Mass in English at St. Peter, and Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Mass in English at St. Mark, as well as a 5:30 p.m. Mass in English at St. Peter on Thursday. And Friday, 8:30 a.m. Mass in English at St. Peter. So this is the weekday Mass schedule. And we have extra masses so that people can really take part in the weekday masses. And for the weekend mass schedule for the next few weeks until we have different directions, Saturday evening 4 p.m. Vigil Mass in English at St. Peter, and 5 p.m. Vigil Mass in English at St. Mark, and a 6 p.m. Vigil Mass in Spanish at St. Mark. And on Sundays, 8:30 a.m. Mass in English at St. Mark, and a 10 a.m. Mass in English at St. Peter, 11:15 a.m. Mass in Spanish at St. Mark, and the last one is at 12:30 p.m. Mass in Spanish at St. Mark. So just keep in mind the Sunday schedule has a little change in the schedule with the new schedule. We normally used to have 10 a.m. English Mass at St. Peter's on Sunday, but now it's going to be at 10. We used to have 10:30 a.m. Now it's going to be 10 a.m. so that I can do 2 more masses after that on Sunday. Sunday, normally a priest can celebrate only 3 masses on Sundays, but now the Archbishop gives us permission to add another one. That would be like a pastor or administrator can celebrate 4 masses on Sunday. So that's why I'm adding another mass on Sunday. This is the schedule, and it will be available through Flock Notes for those who are signed up for Flock Note messages, as well as it is available on this week's bulletin front page online, also on the website. So please watch that, and so that accordingly you can call the office and schedule yourself for any masses. And I'm trying to do my best to help more people to celebrate Mass personally, in person, in the church with me. It would be great to see you once again. And keep in mind, Sunday obligations are dispensed in the sense until further notice from the Archbishop's office. And so you need not be worrying about the Sunday obligation and look for a Sunday Mass, weekend Mass, but you can always avail any of the Masses available during the week to celebrate Mass and receive the sacrament. And also, I have another thing. I want to thank all the parishioners who have been generously contributing towards the needs of the parish financially, as well as thank you so much for all your spiritual support to me, that I may take care of you in this difficult time. Thank you so much for all the prayers. But I have a request to you at this moment. Please pray for me. Say a prayer for me on May 22nd as I complete 21 years of my priesthood. Wow, 21 years of service in the Lord's vineyard. I don't know how these 21 years went, but I know large amount of these 21 years are spent with St. Peter and St. Mark. I'm so proud of that, and I know you have been so helpful towards me. Thank you so much for that. And I ask you to pray for me on May 22nd, so that I have God's blessings to continue to minister God and His people in the best way possible. Pray for me. I need your prayers. And God bless you. I will specially remember my parishioners as I celebrate the Mass on the 22nd of May at the altar. And may God bless you. Thank you for all the support. May Almighty God bless you, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Take care.